This is a Wheeler & Wilson No. 4 half case low bed machine. It's from 1862 to 1872, and I've been working on it a little at a time, and I'm going to wind a bobbin. And you can see this is a very unusual sewing machine, and there is a bobbin winder, an axle, that comes out from underneath the cloth plate that you put the bobbin on, and the bobbins are very thin, and it sits on the end of the bobbin. There is a spool pin here, and I've got some thread there, and I did ask Miller from the Wheeler & Wilson Yahoo email list group on just to make sure that I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was surprised there was no tension between the thread spool and the bobbin. So what Miller said to do, and I should have looked it up in the manual as well, is to wind the thread around the bobbin a couple of times to get it in place, and then without the needle threaded, I don't even have a needle in this right now, but without the needle threaded, just go ahead and treadle and wind the bobbin. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wind this around from the back. Like I said, it's a wafer thin bobbin, but I'm going to go this direction, because Miller then said that you hold the thread in front and put a little tension on it as it winds. So I'm going to go from the back to the front and around a couple of times. I had this in there a second ago. There we go. So I'm going to do that a couple of times. I'm going to grab the scissors to trim that off, and then I'm going to hold the lead thread like this out in front of the bobbin. So I have trimmed that off, and now what I'm going to do is start treadling, and I may have to put the camera down. I have to get the wheel going. And I actually have the machine on a dolly right now, so let's see if I can get it going. Let me get it going, and then I'll pick the camera up. This is actually fun. This is such a nice antique machine, and this is actually fun. And it stopped right there for some reason. I think the belt got caught. This is fun. It's fun to use this machine. There's a wider view, and let's see if I can get it going again. This is the machine with the foot pedal is shaped like feet, and it's, for me, a little bit harder to get going without being able to turn the balance wheel back, and I don't want to do that and let go of the thread. Let me put the camera down again. What I want to make sure of is, well, I was going to say I wanted to make sure I got as much thread as possible on there, that I filled the bobbin. Because they are so thin, it's hard to tell how much thread you have on there, but the thread ran out on the spool. So I did get it. If I hold it up to the light, you can kind of see through the edge how much you get on there, and it looks like it's about half full. So that's what I'll start with when I put a needle in and start to sew.